Ho ho ho! Here we are for today's cocktail. It's a Long Island iced tea. This one's going to keep you busy. So in this we've got vodka, gin, white rum, tequila, some sugar syrup, triple sec and Coca-Cola. Obviously it's a fairly long one this. No real definite answer as to where it came from. One suggestion was a chap called Old Man Bishop in Tennessee in the 1920s came up with this as a drink, and he'd actually mixed just a couple of things together. So it was tequila, vodka, gin, rum, whiskey and then maple syrup, and they used to call that an Old Man Bishop. And one of the good things about this is it happened in the 1920s, and if the story is correct, then that really worked out well because it ends up looking the colour of tea, and they had prohibition in the States at that time, up in the 20s. So allegedly people could drink it and it looked just like a long tea. One of the suggestions is actually one chap called Robert Butt was a bartender at Long Island, New York, and allegedly he came up with it in 1972 when taking part in a competition making cocktails. So it's pretty uncertain really as to the definite origin of a Long Island iced tea. But tell you one thing, with some vodka, gin, rum, tequila, sugar syrup, triple sec in, it's probably going to be reasonably potent. The good news is I'm not going to make it go quite through every bottle here. So what I've actually done, I've got the measured there, glass full of ice. What I've actually done, because I don't have a pour on the top of these, this is my triple sec, so it's half a measure of triple sec and some sugar syrup. So I'll pop that in first, and then we'll just work our way along the line then. So it's basically, it only says half a measure of each of these. So there we go with the vodka. Go for the gin. As I said, again, the thing here I've mentioned on a few videos is that it doesn't matter, it's up to you really what measure you use. I think I'm using the 45ml ones here because it just basically says half a measure of each of them. Yeah? So if you want a big drink, then use a bigger measure and use half of it, or use a smaller one. And let's finish off with the tequila. I'm not sure for definite whether it should be white tequila or sort of slightly golden coloured tequila like that. I happen to have this one to hand. And then once you've got all those in, it actually just says top the glass up with Coca-Cola. Give it a little bit of a stir with my straw and let's see what that one's like. Obviously just be a bit careful, it's being a bit lively with the Coca-Cola in there. Yep, again I quite like that one. The usual thing, depending on what you put into it as to, especially once you come along to the measure of Coca-Cola, I would probably say I would mind it a little bit sweeter than that. So what I'd probably do with this is actually top it back up with some more of the Coca-Cola just as I come down. It's quite nice. So what had we got there then? It was a teaspoon of sugar syrup and then half a measure of vodka, gin, white rum, tequila and triple sec. And I was just trying to have a look. I can't remember if I made a note about any different versions of it. I think there was one version. Oh yeah, if you wanted to use blue curacao in it, then that would become a Miami iced tea. And as you know from the blue curacao, that would give you that nice blue colour. So, that is a Long Island iced tea. Cheers!
Wala, hindi ko makakatawa.